President William Ruto took over, I was in a meeting of vice chancellors who came to say they are unable to run universities and they wanted universities closed for a year so that it can enable them to gather some money so that they can then be able to run the universities because they were really in debt. At the time, public universities had a debt of 60 billion Kenya shillings. So the solution that was made was to put a working party to find out, to go and check what would be done to solve the issue. And that working party did its job, and it was made of university vice chancellors in the majority and other education experts. They came up with what is now called the funding model. There is absolutely nothing new with the funding, only that it is being said now it's funding. In the past, what used to happen in the DUC, that's a differentiated unit cost, was everybody got a standard amount, which was 16,000 shillings. I believe those ones who are there still getting 16,000 shillings, but the universities added some more money, so that everyone was paying like 50,000 shillings, 51,000 shillings. I've paid for my brothers in the University of Nairobi and one in KU, so I know we were paying 51,000 shillings. As I was coming here, I got a call from home. There was a fundraiser for a guy who's been called to KU because they can't raise the amount of 180,000 for the cost that he has been called. So I asked them, have you applied for this funding model? They said yes, they had applied, and they had gotten band 4. And I know the family, they are from a very poor family. There is absolutely no way they can afford 45,000 shillings a semester. So I said, have you done the appeal? They said, they have done the appeal, but they have not gotten the answers. So I asked, how did you do the first application? And the answer was, we did the first application in a cyber. Tulipelekea mse wa cyber home, aka-apply, and that's how we got band 5. So that's one of the major mistakes. Because ule mse wa cyber, yeye ni job, anataka kulipo pesa yake, doesn't have all the information. So whereas I have not accessed the form, I am almost 100% sure they did not fill everything in the form rightly. So, because they had called me, I decided to call help and ask, is there such an appeal you have, and has it been decided? So the person I called at help is the director of lending. So we checked in the system and said that I was actually completed yesterday, but they are going to communicate on Monday, which is a working day. So I asked what band have they been allocated, and I was told they have now been taken to band 1 because they now declared that they were actually orphaned and they were sponsored. Because on this band, if you declare you're an orphan, and it is, we check and see you're an orphan, you automatically go to band 1. But you have to feel that you're actually an orphan as a first step. So, I mean, the appeals, my point is, the appeals are working. I understand and I agree with those who are saying that some people have gotten the wrong bands. That is true. And that's why there's an appeal system. Last year, I've just gotten some data because I knew I was coming to the